Hello, my lovely Aquarians. How are you doing for June 2019? So these are your channeled messages coming through from my angels, from the universe, from the support that's around, guiding you for June. And this is for all Aquarius, sun, moon and rising. Now take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because it's a general reading, and I'm doing them a little bit differently today. They're a little bit longer. I'm using more cards, and I'm starting with the energy oracle cards to give you one or two cards as an overall energy for the month, and then we're going to put some detail in it with the Gilded Tarot, and then finally finishing off with a couple of angel cards. Now that's your energy for the month. That absolutely flipped out. The garden and the gate. This is the overall energy for the month for you, Aquarius. So what is this card, the garden and the gate? What's it all about? Okay, it symbolizes that she lives in the garden, which is very beautiful. It gives her mostly everything that she needs. She's only ever been there. And the other side of the gate, she's never been there. She hasn't been outside the other side of the gate. She doesn't know what's out there. And she's not sure whether she should go exploring or whether she should stay in the safety of the garden. This is a card about pushing through barriers and boundaries, pushing out of your comfort zone, trying something new, exploration. You've outgrown. The thing is, she's outgrown the garden. She's bored. All right. There's only so much stimulation being in the same place for so long can give you before you have completely run out of anything you're learning and growing. And we always need to grow, not just us. Every living thing on this planet is constantly growing. A blade of grass is growing, flowers grow, leaves grow, and we always are growing. Now when it gets to the point that we can't grow anymore, we need to be replanted somewhere else. We need to expand. It's the same in a job. The average lifespan in a job is generally about 2 years before we've learned everything we need to know about that job. Then we can enjoy it for a while because we've stopped learning. We know it now. We can just get on with it, and it's good for a while. But after a while, it starts to become stale and boring because there's no growth. And I'm starting now not just to not grow, but I'm starting to shrivel. Yeah? Now that's what this card is all about. It's saying it's time for you to start to expand, push out. You've outgrown where you are. You're not learning anymore. You're not growing. It's time for you to take on something new that's going to help you to grow in a different way. Broaden your horizons, open those gates, get out there and see what's the other side of them in the big world. Go and explore. So this card talks about making changes that are broadening your horizons and opening up your world. That's the overall energy for the month. So let's get some detail on that. Using the Gilded Tarot now, and all the links to the different cards are below if you want to have a look at those. I'm going to pull all the cards, talking about them one by one, and then when they're all out, I'll flip the camera down so you can see them all together. So, can I have some more information about the garden and the gate, please? What is this exploration and pushing out all about? Okay, so for some of you, not all of you, where you are now, you've so outgrown that space that it's just miserable. Okay, so this could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a home, but this is a card of sleepless nights and anxiety and being miserable. All right, now if you think about a plant in a pot that's growing and growing and growing and growing, and eventually it outgrows the pot, if we don't repot it into something bigger, it'll shrivel and die. All right, and that's what happens with us in a way, kind of inside our spirit that loves adventure and exploring and new things and imagination and trying new things. That part of us that wants to do that starts to shrivel up and die, and we get really miserable and down. So for those of you who are struggling with that, it's saying to you, it's time for you to push out. Push out, get out of the gate, get out of the garden, do something different, go somewhere different, join something different. Let's see what else they want to say about this. That's you going. All right, good, fabulous. The Seven of Swords. This is, I'm taking what I need because it's time for me to go. I know it's time for me to go. I've got no regrets. I'm just moving into something else. Now, this doesn't have to be something major like leaving your job or leaving your partner or selling your house. It doesn't have to be as major as that. It can be as simple as, I'm spending too much time isolated at home. I'm going to go and join something in the community. I'm going to get myself a voluntary job in a charity shop. I'm going to do something different, okay? Whatever that is for you. So apply it wherever it feels right in your life. Now, let's get some more detail. What else can you tell me about this expansion, this pushing out, please? It's going to make you so much happier, my darlings. This is the card of one of your wishes coming true. A feeling, I've got something to celebrate. All right, he's toasting there. He's got 9 of his cups filled. He's feeling awesome. He's feeling amazing. Now, because he took a risk and he got the hell out of the garden, which was so restricting, and he went and tried something new and he loved it. Okay, so yes, it's always a little bit scary about, oh, will it be okay? Go and try something for the first time. I might not like it. Well, you won't know till you try. So go and try. Okay, let's see what else they want to tell you. Brand new beginning. So you push out. You try something new. That changes your thinking. The Ace of Swords is a card about a brand new way of thinking, new attitudes, new behaviours, new perceptions, the new way I see the world. I've cut through those fears and wobbles that says, well, I don't know if I want to do that really. I've pushed through and I found that I love it. And that's changed my thinking to say, oh, okay, well, I'm going to try something else as well. Because if that bit that I tried worked that well, I'm going to try something else. All right. And we keep expanding and we keep growing. It's like little ripples in the pond. So let's see what else they want to say about this. What else do you want to say about this expansion, please, for my lovely Aquarians? Offers, opportunities, information. For some of you, this is trying a new job, a job offer, information about a job. It may not be that you get the job in this month, but that you see or hear about a job that you think, oh, I quite fancy that. I might give that a go. Okay, so keep your eyes open for opportunities and offers, not just around work, but around anything that's going to get your mojo going, because it's a wand which is fire, passion, enthusiasm, motivation, spark. Get me sparkle back. Get your sparkle on. All right, so any offers that you get, invitations, opportunities, say yes. Say yes. Give it a go, right? Because the outcome is looking really positive here. So let's find out a little bit more. We're going to have another 5 cards and then I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see them all together. Tell me a bit more about this 9 of Swords, please. This worry. Okay. All right. So when we're looking at a bit more information about the worry, we've got the 9 of Wands. Now this is a card of battle-weary soldier. I'm exhausted. It's been hard work. Now, yes, this is showing you that you needing to break free and break out, and it's tiring when we are sort of trapped and stuck where we are and we're worrying. It's tiring. He is tired, but he's nearly there. He's nearly there, and he's learned so many skills along the way, and he's grown so much. Now he's ready to try when he's had a bit of a rest, because he's tired. He's on his knees. It's like, I'm tired now. Okay, when he's had that chance to rest, then he starts to be able to push forward, opening up his life. Those ripples in the pond starting to spread, and that's what's coming through. So tell me about the 7 of Swords, please. Let's have a little bit more information about the 7 of Swords. Okay. Oh, my favourite card in the deck. It's the Magician, which is the alchemist. Your ability to turn water into wine. You can change anything you need to. You have the power. You're in the creative flow because you've branched out, you've broadened out, you've pushed through, and you've said, yeah, I'm giving this a go and it's going to be awesome. Because I've decided it is, because I'm bringing the magic to it, and the magic's coming back. So where I was lying in bed all anxious and worried, I'm now feeling like the Magician, like I'm Merlin, like I can create anything. I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling amazing. Okay, so this is really shifting you into such a better space. But in the beginning, it feels a bit airy and scary, but trust me, this is looking so good for you this month. And we've got another page. Pages are always about offers, opportunities, invitations, information. So here's the page of Pentacles, which is bringing in, can be a new job with new money here, because he's bringing in a pentacle, a coin, so there can be new money for some of you, better money, more money from a new opportunity. It may be as simple as doing a bit of babysitting on the side and extra money coming in. It could be a brand new job, because we've got that Page of Wands there as well. But this is also bringing in a more stable, secure foundation for you, because Pentacles is about our worldly life feeling strong and stable and secure. Very powerful. And it's under the Nine of Cups. So that Nine of Cups is a celebration card, and because it's the Page of Pentacles, for some of you there is a job offer or some kind of offer or opportunity coming your way this month, which is going to be very good cause for celebration. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles as well. So this is moving into even more stability. She's a very shrewd, financially aware businesswoman. She doesn't lack. She doesn't go without. She's very focused. She's a good investor. Investor in money, investor in people, investor in energy, investor in health. She is totally in the zone of where do I need to put my time. And that's where she puts it in, and it bears fruit. Very positive here. We'll have one more and then we'll turn the camera down to see them all together. And that'll be the one then, just jumped out. Okay. So the Seven of Wands is you holding your ground. Holding your ground. You have the advantage here. This is a powerful card of you're in charge, all right? You have the upper ground. And if people are coming at you saying, oh, I don't know why you're doing that. What are you joining that for? What are you going for that job for? That's stupid. Just ignore them, okay? Just go, well, it might be for you, but it feels right for me, so I'm doing it. Don't back down. This is a card of saying don't back down. Hold your ground, all right? Because you're right. You're on the right path. Now let's move these down and look at them all together so that you can see the way that this is flowing, okay? So your overall energy for the month, the garden and the gate. She's hovering by the gate. She's umming and ahhing. She's thinking about it. She's seeing that butterfly. I don't think you can see that. Let me bring that up for you. See that butterfly there? You can just about see a butterfly here and another one over here. And they are leaving the garden. They are off exploring. And this is you breaking out of your comfort zone into something bigger and better. Because it's not where you are, it's not been making you particularly happy. There's worry, there's anxiety. You've been feeling overloaded and a little bit trapped in the garden here. And it's not obviously a garden for you. You may be feeling trapped in a job, a relationship, in a way of thinking. You may be trapped in your health. Whatever it is, you're feeling trapped and it's making you unhappy. But as you push through that gate, as you push through your boundary and you leave that restriction behind and step into your magician energy, you find that you're moving forward so easily in such a lovely flow. There is something to celebrate here with an offer, an invitation, an opportunity coming through that is just joyful, absolutely joyful. And that enables you to think in a whole different way. This did work. It was a bit scary to do it, to push out of my comfort zone. But oh my God, I feel so much better. And I'm now thinking in a whole different way. And what that's doing is aligning me now. I'm aligning with this energy of flow and power, more money for many of you, being able to invest in me and my future and my life. And that's opening up even more opportunities, even more invitations and options. But don't let other people dissuade you. Don't let them knock you off this new path. They may say to you, oh, come back to the garden. It's nice and safe and cozy. And this is where you should be, because this is where you've always been. And you hold your ground and say, no, the gate is open. I can come in and out, but I'm no longer going to be just stuck in that garden. There's a whole world out there I'm going to explore, and I'm not backing down. Let's see what the angels want to add. Well, they want that one. Liberation. You can't make it up, can you? The Liberation card. Liberating yourself from your restrictions in the garden. Breaking free and going off exploring new opportunities, invitations and ways of being. Okay. And that is just opening up everything for you. Look at this card. Heaven's door. Do you see all these orbs and lights around, the light shining out through that door, that angel there with their hand outstretched saying, come on, coming in. And what is heaven? Heaven is the life that we make it. It's not a place up there in the sky that we go to when we die. We can have heaven on earth if we choose to step into our creative power, make changes, break through old restrictions, break through where we're scared to try something new and do it anyway and find that we love it. And we're liberating ourselves here from those restrictions, and we're finding our own little internal heaven where we're so much happier, so much more fulfilled, and it just feels awesome. So these are the energies that are coming through. Liberate yourself from where you feel stuck or trapped or squashed, that I can't breathe, I need some space, I need to explore. Go do it. Go and do it and find your personal heaven. All right, my darlings, that's the energies, the communication and the channeling I have for you for this month of June. And if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. And keep an eye out for the weeklies and the weekend readings too, because they'll give you some more information through the month to give you a little bit of a helping hand in terms of guidance through this little path, the journey that we call life. I hope that helps. You take care, my darlings. Bye-bye.